Look at this stuff. Here. I have right beside my desk a drill. I don't even remember why I have a drill there. A bin of, what is this? Cups, tissues, party stuff. For a get-together we had, I don't know, about over a week ago, maybe longer. Box with travel paraphernalia. And in this box here, look at this. We had frames that we had as a giveaway from our wedding, what was it, 17 years ago? And in this bag, thank you gifts from my kids' school for my wife and I for serving on the Parent Advisory Council. So we have those. And let's do the more of the tour of the clutter. We have box, batteries, box. I don't even know what's inside. Let's see. Empty. And what's in here? I don't know. Random video stuff. Insta360. Okay. And the usual desk clutter. So, what are we talking about today? We are talking about clutter and making space for the things that matter. So here's the context. So for inspiration, I'm browsing. I see some videos on my Instagram feed on minimalist desks or awesome desks. All these super fancy, jewel-worthy desks where it's all a minimalized setup, all that kind of deal. Good for them. But then, you know, as I'm working on my desk, I do strive to clean it up at least once a week. But as you can see, I have party stuff on the floor from over a week ago, maybe a bit longer than that. Just clutter. Clutter accumulates in our lives. Usually I strive to clean it because I like to have a clean space to start my week. Call it a fresh start, fresh mind, good energy. But I found that I haven't been doing it. And I thought, what's the change here? And I realized, it's because I haven't allocated time and energy towards it. Even though it is important, I was putting my time somewhere else. And I'll do another video on that, but it involves just doing a lot of exercise. Lots and lots of exercise, which takes a big chunk of time out of your day, gladly spent, but in the balance of your waking hours, you only have 16 hours or so to work with. The energy has to be divided or redivided, reallocated to make it all balance out. And I guess the guiding light here is where do you want to put your energy so that it makes a difference. So then it made me think about clutter. We have tons of clutter in all of our lives, be it physical, non-physical, such as clutter in our daily schedules or our to-do lists and whatnot. So then I remember something that I had read about before, and I'm trying to channel it at least for this week and, you know, for the weeks after that, which is, well, there are two kind of places where you could put your time and energy. There are the goals, which are aligned to what do you really want to accomplish, what will make you feel happy. And then there's the routine. You know, cleaning the house, booking appointments, paying the bills, the boring kind of stuff. And I will put cleaning in that area as well. So then I had to think, considering that I've started a new thing, which is a lot of exercise, which is now forcing a shift of my energies, I had to stop and take an inventory on, okay, what things are aligned to my goals and what things that require an exertion of energy and time are more routine things, which are still important things to do, but really don't move the needle forward. And those are fine, but there are, if you do things that are just routine and that occupies your entire life can be a bit of a grind. And I fully acknowledge that I'm working from a place of privilege where I have the opportunity to pursue things that are aligned to my goals in life. Whereas I know other people in the world, they don't quite have that opportunity. So knowing that, I began to think about clutter. Is clutter still important? How do I deal with the clutter? How do I manage my energy? I haven't quite figured that out yet, but at the very least, it has given me a deeper understanding that when I see clutter, I'm actually more okay with it than before. The main reason is that, well, if you see clutter, what was actually pulling the time away from cleaning that clutter or addressing that clutter? You can ask that question for yourself, but for me, I realized, I was actually putting my time towards better things. And you could extend that to time with kids, time with family, time with yourself. And if that's a value for you and that's a goal, coolio. So for me, I could live with a little bit more clutter in my life. The only challenge is, and you'll see it right here, is that for me to sometimes walk to get out this door, I have tripped over this far too many times. So I guess, as always, there's a bit of a balance. All right, as I deal with not dealing with the clutter,